The feminine rage is so real. I'm getting CNN notifications on women in America choosing to go down the 4B movement route. So let's talk about that. Also, if you have any specific topic requests, email me lotankira@gmail.com. The 4B movement comes from Korea. So the 4Bs are actually in Korean, and I am not going to pronounce that. I am not even going to attempt to pronounce it. But it basically means no dating, no marriage, no sex, and no kids with men. That's what it means. Guys, this was not the culture I was talking about with Gen Z. To find culture from Korea and to put it into America and to... Why? Why? We as women, we need to stop victimizing ourselves. We need to accept our situations. We need to grow from them, okay? This is not growth. How are we protecting younger girls when we're not even creating them? What do you mean? They say in the article, oh, it's to protect the younger girls, the younger generation. How? When you say you don't even want to have kids? You're not creating the next generation. You are withholding the next generation, trying to prove something. This is so extreme. This is so extreme. And the fact that they're trying to spread it like a movement is crazy. It's one thing if you are an actual victim to a situation and you want to go this extreme route in your life. That's your decision. But we are not going to spread this movement like a virus. We are not going to spread this negative impact that we're trying to create. No, stop that. No, this is not the culture we need in America. This is not what I was talking about. No. This is actually living proof of how we are dividing ourselves, and we are willingly choosing to do so. No marriage why? No marriage, no kids, no sex, no dating. What are you going to do with your life? What are you going to do? What are we going to do if we really eliminate men? That's a boring life, honestly. That's a pretty boring life. That's an unbalanced life. You are living in a life of constant survival mode at that point, because there's supposed to be harmony. There's supposed to be balance. The fact that we can adopt this movement from a whole other country and sit there and empower ourselves, I don't resonate with it. I don't resonate with feeling so angry at men. Why are we so angry? There's no reason to be angry at men. And on top of that, I feel like we are traumatizing. We're traumatizing the next generation. In my other video, I was talking about how trauma was the word of the year for 2024. Well, we're normalizing that for the next generations. We are confusing the heck out of young girls. Any girl that grows up in this world is gonna think men hate them. That's what we're incentivizing. We're incentivizing for men to hate us. So we just project our hate onto men. I don't know why. Why? This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous that it's even gotten to this point. And what's another thing in this article? This article, it says, if you're going to hate us, then we're going to do what we want. You're going to do what you can do what you want regardless. What? There's another article that also says, it says, how are women going to break the ceiling? How are women going to force the ceiling? What do you mean force? What do you mean, what? We're acting like we're a victim to something, but we've always had the choice. We've always had the freedom to do what we want. So why are we acting like we're oppressed right now? We're not oppressed. We have voices everywhere. So The fact that we have to have this 4B movement, we have validation issues. We need to validate ourselves with this movement, and it's pretty sad. It's causing way more confusion into the next generation, and I really hope the next generation does not follow suit. I really hope. So, yeah, I wanted to rant about the 4B movement because I don't resonate with it. I don't feel like we should be separating ourselves from men and feeling like we are above them, feeling like we're better than them. What do you mean, no men? No men, why? Seriously, why? Any woman who really has a problem with men, like, you're the problem. There's a reason there is men and women in this world. We are not the same. We're not the same. There's a reason. There are two genders. Now, you can classify as whatever you want to classify as, but there's two genders. And we need to stop hating each other. We need to stop hating each other. It's creating a very, very sad, depressing world. Because women, if it's just you left, how are you waking up with a smile on your face? How are you waking up with optimism when there's no men? No men. What's wrong with you? But that was it. That's all I want to rant about today. If you have any other specific requests, email me lotiankira@gmail.com. And yeah, thank you. I'll see you tomorrow.